Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve another very popular Leetcode coding interview question 1282. Group the people given the group size they belong to. So as you can see here from the like dislike ratio, this is another quite likable coding problem on the medium complexity on the Leetcode. So we are going to go through this problem, understand this problem, and we are also going to understand the logic as well as the Java solution code to solve this coding problem today. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel now. Also click on the bell notification icon button right away so you won't miss any important postings from this channel. Here we create videos to help others learn how to solve problems, help them in their interview preparation and learning different concepts of computer science, data structures, algorithms, Java programming and coding. So let's start. There are n people that are split into some unknown number of groups. Each person is labeled with a unique ID from 0 to n minus 1. You are given an integer array group sizes where group sizes I is the size of the group that the person I is in. For example, group sizes 1 is equal to 3, then person 1 must be in a group of size 3. Okay. Return a list of groups such that each person I is in the group of group size I. Each person should appear in exactly one group and each person must be in a group. If there are multiple answers, return any of them. It is guaranteed that there will be at least one valid solution for the given input. Okay, so this is what the problem says. So there can be multiple possible answers. You can return any of the possible answer. This is what the problem says. So we'll go through the examples. The constraint says that the group sizes dot length is n is between 1 to 500 inclusive, and 1 is less than equal to group sizes I is less than equal to n, right? So this is what the problem says. So it's kind of a, you have n people and you want to group them into some specific size of groups basically, right? So let's take this first example so you'll understand what the problem says, right? So for example, what they are saying is, now in this case you can see that there are 7 people total, right? So let's say this is person 0, person 1, person 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we are based on 0 based index, right? Okay, so what they are saying is the person 0 should go into a group of size 3. So I can put 0 into this group. This is a size 3 group, right? 1 is also in the 3 group and 2 is also in the 3 group, correct? So this group has a size 3, correct? And we put 0, 1, 2 because they are expected to be in a group size 3. Okay. What about other people? So person 3, person 4 and person 6, they are also supposed to be in a group size 3. So 3, 4, 6 will also be in another group of size 3, correct? So this group has total 3 people, right? Size means total 3 people here, total 3 people here. How about number 5? So number 5 should be in a group, have only one person in that group, right? So it is in a separate group, the group size is 1, right? So this is what the problem says. So we want to group these people in a specific groups of that particular size basically, right? So it means that there can be multiple possible ways to do this, right? So I can put this 2 here and I can put the 6 here, right? So still it is a valid answer, right? Because so there can be multiple possible answers basically. Okay, so I hope now you understood what the problem says. So they have given us this input group sizes. So group sizes means that person should be in what group size basically, correct? Okay. So for example, 0 person should be in a group which has a total size 3. So this is a group size 3 basically, right? So I put 0 here. Then 1 also should be in a group size 3, 2 also should be in a group size 3, right? Okay. So how can we solve this problem? So what we can do to solve this problem is we can start going through this group sizes array and we can create a list actually for so for example, we'll create one list for each group. Each group is a list because as you can see here the signature, this method returns list of integers, correct? List of integers. So what it will return is this kind of list of integers. So this output has a 3 list. This is a list 1, list 2 and list 3, correct? So once we go to this 0, right, we know that we need to put this person into a list, right? That is for sure correct. You got it, right? So we put 0 here. Now we know that the size of this list should be 3. So that one is given to us here, right? So we know that the size of this list is 3, correct? So size is 3. So if I know the size is 3, I can check the remaining people, right? Remaining people who has a size 3 basically, correct? And I can start filling this list. You got it, right? So I can put 1 also here because it's also size 3, right? And I can go to 2. 2 also I can put it here, right? Because it also is a size 3 group, right? Now I will check if the list size is becoming this size, which is the expected size of the group, then we will break, right? So we already have filled the list of 3 people. So now we cannot put any other people there, correct? When you put a people in that list, you will reset this to 0, correct? So you will reset this to 0, 0 and 0 because we already filled these people now, right? So 0 means that we are resetting it to a value so that we don't want to consider them again because you already put them into one group, correct? You got it, right? Okay. Now you will again, so this you go through this array, you did it one iteration. Next time you will find out again, you will find out um, so this is a for loop, right? Again you will start to find out a person who is the first person which has a non-zero value. So non-zero value person is this person, right? So you will use this person. Now again you will create a second list now, correct? Okay, so you have a second list now. Second list you will put person 3 here, correct? And you will also find out the size is given to you in the array. Size is expected to be 3 of this list, correct? So size is expected to be 3. So it means that there are 2 people I can put here, right? 2 more people I can put. So I'll start checking which 2 other people I can put. So I can start going from this point onwards again from left to right, correct? Another for loop I will use for that, which is nested for loop. Okay, I'll go here. Is this a 3? Yes, this is a 3. It means that this can go into the same group. So I'll put 4 here, correct? 1, this is not 3, so I cannot put this person there. 6, 6 is also group 3, so I'll put 6 also here. When I put them into a list, I am going to reset them to 0. So I put them to list, so I'll reset them to 0, correct? You got it, right? So now again I'll go through this input, right? It's a for loop. It will find out the first value which is not 0 value here. So first value not 0 is this one, correct? I'll create another list, right? I'll put 1 there, right? I'll put 1 there, and I'll also find out the size is given in the input, right? So size here is 1, correct? Size is 1. This one we got it from here, right? Okay. Now one person is already here, so we have actually now we'll reset it to 0. Now everything is already every person is put into some of the group correctly, so we can just return this as an answer now, right? This can group the people given the group size they belong to now, correct? So as they said, there can be multiple possible ways, but we are going to use this way to solve this problem. So I hope it's clear for you. With this example and explanation, I explained you clearly. So now it will be more clear once we look into the Java code. So there is no need of using hash map of any kind of a key value pair here. Only list approach should be sufficient to solve this problem. And it is a very fast solution as well. So let's take a look at the Java code. So group the people is the method we are implementing. Int array, which is a group sizes, is given to us. This method returns list of integer, correct? Why it is a list? Because every list will have couple of people in that group, right? So it will have list of integer, and we'll create list of integer. We'll call it as a result, which is essentially a array list, and we'll start iterating through all the groups sizes here from the given group sizes, right? I is equal to 0, I is less than group sizes dot length I plus plus. We'll check. We have to first always find out the first non-zero group, correct? Non-zero group size. I explained you already, right? Non-zero group size we have to find. So same thing we will do. If it is a non-zero, we'll first create one array list of integer here, and we will take the current group size, right? So this current size will tell us current size or current group size is equal to size will tell us how many people we can put into that group basically, correct? Now we will start a nested for loop here. J is equal to I and j is less than group sizes dot length j plus plus. So we wanted to check now how and we want to put people into that group, right, of that current group size. So if size becomes 0, obviously you will break out of this for loop because you already put those many peoples that can be accommodated in that group. So the group is full, so you will break, right? Otherwise you will check if the group sizes of j, if it is equal to current group size, right, then you can actually add that person into the group, correct? So you will add that person into the group where you will add it into the list dot add j. You will decrement the size by 1 because your size will decrement by 1 because you already put one person into that group, and you will reset the value for that person to 0 so that you don't want to again use that person basically because you already have put that person into a list or group, right? So you will keep looping in these for loops like this. At the end you have to add the list that you prepared here. This is the list that we created here, right, list. So after this nested for loop is done, you will add that list into the result so that you are adding one group into that result list, correct? So at the end of these two for loops you will have to just return the result, and result will contain list of integers like this one. So first list will contain 0, 1, 2, second list will contain 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6, third list will contain 5, right? So this is the way you can just use list approach to solve this problem. No need to use any maps or anything. Okay. So I hope you understood this approach clearly. So now let's go ahead, run this code, make sure it gives us correct answers for the first one, but the answers may not match to their answers. As they said, there can be multiple possible answers. There are multiple possible answers, return any of them. So we can return any of the answers. So our answer is different than their answer. Both are correct. So we put 0, 1, 2 first group, second group 3, 4, 6 because those will be put in the group having 3 people. 5 is the person who is put into the having 1 people, right? Then this is the second group 2, 1, 3, 3, 2. So here we put 0, 5, 1 into 0, 5 into one group, 2, 3, 4 into another group of 3, right? Because as you can see 2, 3, 4 they are into group of 3, and 1 is into the group of 1, and 2 is into like the person 0 and person 5 are in the group of 2, right? So we'll submit this code now because we are getting correct answer. So we'll submit and make sure it gets accepted. The code is successfully accepted by the Leetcode. It is 98.15% faster on the performance side and almost 45% faster on the memory usage, which is a very good and fast solution to solve this coding problem. Another interesting and important Leetcode coding interview question. So I wanted to show you how you can solve this problem just by using list without using any maps or any key value pairs. Um, Group the people given the group size, they belong to a Leetcode 1282 problem. So I'm going to add this Java code in my GitHub repository and give you the link of this solution so you can check it out. There are lots of other important algorithms and Java solutions already implemented and available in the GitHub repository for you. Don't forget to check them out. They are very important ones from interview perspective. If you like the Java solutions in the GitHub repository, consider giving it a star on the GitHub repository. That would be great. If you are new to this channel, there is a very important coding interview related playlist we have created to help your interview rounds. It is called as Leetcode and Leetcode Solutions. More than 200 most frequently asked very important coding interview problems are available in that playlist for you. Those problems are asked by Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Yahoo, Uber, Lyft many times in their past interviews. They are very important problems. Make sure you go through each of them, understand them thoroughly. If you go through those problems and videos, you are going to learn a lot about data structures, algorithms, problem solving, logic building, Java programming, and coding. It will also help you learn lots of new techniques, lots of new ways of different problem solving. So do check out the solve coding problems. The name of the playlist is Leetcode and Leetcode Solutions. Now, if you are a fresher, junior level developer and you want to practice more coding problems, to help your practicing purpose, we have created 3 other playlists on this channel for you. The names of those playlists are Codeforces, CodeChef, AtCoder, Codeforces, CodeChef, AtCoder. All in all, more than 800 different varieties of problems are here to help your interview preparation and learning process. If you like this Java solution, which is very fast and where we have just used a linked list approach to solve this important coding problem on Leetcode 1282, then please give it a thumbs up to the video, give it a like to the video, subscribe to this channel. Subscription is very important because that's how the videos can reach to other people, so others will also be able to watch and learn from this video. So do subscribe to this channel, share this video with your colleagues, your friends, so they will also learn more programming and problem solving. Click on the bell notification icon button right away so you won't miss any important postings from this channel. On this channel, you will find lots of solved coding problems which are important ones from interview perspective. Those varieties includes graphs, matrices, binary search trees, binary trees, breadth first search, depth first search, cadence algorithm, binary search algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm, Dijkstra algorithm, sliding window algorithm. There are also lots of important data structure questions available for you here, including stacks, queues, priority queues, hash table, hash map, tree set, hash set, linked hash map, linked hash set, arrays, linked list. All those different problems are very important ones from interview perspective. Make sure you check out all those important problems. They will give you good preparation for your interview rounds. If you are a fresher junior level developer planning to take Java rounds of interviews, there are lots of Java related videos available for you here. For example, frequently asked Java telephonic interview questions and how to answer them, Java design patterns, Java architecture, SQL programming questions to the freshers, where they will give you database tables, they will ask you to write SQL queries, where you may have to use different database concepts like joins, aggregate operations, group by and having clauses, different where clause conditions. Everything is explained in those videos step by step for your easier and clear understanding with examples. There are videos that discusses recently asked questions about Unix, like Unix scripting questions, Unix commands, Unix utilities questions. All are compiled for you to help you in your interview preparation process. If you like the videos on this channel, if they are helping your learning process, you are learning more techniques, more problem solving, more approaches along with logic building, Java programming and coding, then please do leave your feedback, your messages, your comments below these videos. Your feedback, your messages and comments are highly appreciated, very important and valuable for us. They increase our motivation to create more quality content videos for you. So do leave your messages here. Tell us how the videos are useful and helpful for you in your learning purpose. If you have seen any of these problems in your past interviews, also mention that into the comment section. Share these videos with all your friends. Click on the subscription button and a bell notification icon so that you always get immediate notifications. We often create post videos here to help others in their interview preparation process by showing them what kind of questions typically comes in the interviews so that they can also prepare well for the interview rounds. Keep learning, keep coding, keep solving more varieties of coding problems, and most importantly, keep your learning process and practicing going on continuously. If you haven't already checked the playlist on this channel, please do check the playlist. The problems are categorized based on their problem types for your easier practicing purpose. For example, dynamic programming problems are in the dynamic programming playlist. There are problems about binary search and binary search trees, binary trees related problems are in that playlist, right? So they are categorized based on the playlist for your easier practicing purpose. So make sure you go to the playlist section, check out the playlist from this channel. And thanks for watching these videos.